think we should be live and good to go, but just double checking we have live on YouTube and Twitch. Kind of sort of seeing signs of life. I see count up going on Twitch. Let me refresh that real quick. And I do see we have live on YouTube, so we're good there. And we have live on Twitch. All right, perfect. I think we should be good to go, which means we can go ahead and start by saying hello, and welcome to our very first set of live battles in Season 26 of Go Battle League, aka the Season of Memories in Motion, if I'm remembering the season name correctly. So yeah, apologies. Had a little bit of a rough time getting the Kanto Cup stream set up last time, so I wasn't able to fulfill that one. But you know, better late than never. Getting our start in the Spring Cup. I guess was it new season of Go Battle League, and I guess new season in general as we start to make our way towards spring. But yeah. Also on a side note, I think later on tonight the weather's reported to have some thunder showers later. So just as a forewarning, if we do if the stream cuts out abruptly, then it's most likely that we lost power. But fingers crossed, knock on wood, hopefully we'll be okay. But yeah, in the meantime, yeah, we'll go ahead and kick off our live journey through the Memories in Motion season with the Spring Cup. We have done some battles prior to this stream. So where we're currently at in the season is we're hanging out at rank 5, so still quite a ways to go before we find out our ELO. We got here with 17 wins under our belt of a grand total of 20 battles. Our current longest win streak is 7, and our Stardust gains are just a little over 9,000 Stardust. Oh, and since it's the first stream of this season, just kind of recap how we ended out last season. Last season was an interim season, so we ended out in rank 20. I think our ending ELO was around the 2200s, maybe mid 2300s. I can't remember off the top of my head. But ultimately, we did get there with 221 wins under our belt of a grand total of 375 battles. Our longest win streak was 10, and our Stardust gains were just shy of 519. 1,000 Stardust. Okay, so with all of that said, you can go ahead and stop dilly-dallying here, jump right into the basic rewards, and jump into the Spring Cup. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches, we're kicking things off with a Wheezing up at the front of the Galarian variety, who is rocking Fairy Wind, Overheat, and Sludge. Hanging on the middle, we have Jellicent, who is rocking Hex, Surf, and Shadow Ball. And closing everything out, we have Amoonguss, who is rocking Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. Okay, so this is the squads. Go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for match number 1 of the night. We shall see. Oh. And match number 1 of this set is going to be against Trainer Tony, 4226. Alright, Tony, what do you got? First matchup is going to be the mirror. It's going to be Galarian Wheezing v Galarian Wheezing. Okay. I'll go ahead and check a shield in case they're going straight for an overheat and dip. Oh, it's going to be Sludge. Okay, didn't have to worry there. Ooh, got a little bit laggy there. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Because we do have the double dose of Sludge heading their way. We are able to land the first one. Can we land the second? We are able to clear out their shield there. We'll go ahead and let this go. Even if it is overheat, then that does give a window for my other mons to do some good damage. It's going to be Sludge. Okay, gets us to about half health. Okay, with that we are able to make our way to another Sludge. Fire that their way, clear out their last shield. Take it. And with that, I think I'll go ahead and say goodbye to my Galarian Weezing here. RIP, but you have done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on in for the Jellicent. I think the only thing that we have to worry about is if they are rocking the... or if they were rocking Overheat. Not Overheat. If they were rocking Brutal Swing. I can't remember off the top of my head what the... I think it was Brutal Swing that the dark move is their coverage. If I remember correctly. But anyway, they did opt to swap out for Greninja, saving that energy for later. We have swapped in for our Amoonguss. And with that said, gain a little bit of extra energy before... we did have to tank out 2 Night Slashes, so Amoonguss is probably not feeling all too great about that. But we are able to Grass Knot the rest of the... probably should have went for... what do you call it? Foul play or something there, just a Pock Shot at the Cacturne. But we are facing we were able to do good damage while it was resisted. We did do good damage to the Cacturne with our Jellicent. Is this within knockout range? It might be. We're pretty low on health. Oh, and it is Brutal Swing. Ooh, but we do survive. Ah, dang it. But they were double charged. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set here. RIP's there. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. I was wondering if they're just going to try and nuke us with the... Was it with the Overheat on that one? But nope, it was. It was indeed Brutal Shot or Brutal Swing. But yeah. Not off to a particularly great start there, but... You know, only in the first match of the set. Plenty of opportunities to bounce back. We'll see if we can do just that as we go into match number 2 of the set against Belgium Mayo. Alright, Belgium Mayo, what do you got? First matchup is going to be once again the mirror match. Galarian Weezing v Galarian Weezing. Judging by how fast that was, I'm assuming they're just going straight for the Sludge. Probably gets about half health, give or take. Well, just a little under. That going for our own Sludge their way. Mercury actually show number 1. Ooh, they do beat us in the CMP tie. That is good to know. Pretty sure that was, that was CMP tie. Okay. Going for our own Sludge. Ooh. Swapping out for the Jellicent. Hopefully catching a Sludge here and not a brutal swing. The fact that they're sticking it out here tells me that they probably do have... Oh, just kidding. They're swapping out for Abomasnow. Okay. Interesting. Get some good neutral damage in with our Shadow Ball. Take it. Another Shadow Ball. It will clear out shield number 2. Unfortunately, with that, we do say goodbye to our Jellicent there. RIP, buddy, you have done well. That they are swapping in for the Abomasnow. They are firing off a Weather Ball, which I think, considering how low our health is, might have knocked us out here. And with that, wasting no time here, going straight for the Sludge. And that they are swapping back in for their own Galarian Weezing. Yep, is knocking us out with their Sludge. I think I can knock them out before they get to anything heavy hitting with my Amoonguss. There we go. And with that, last one is going to be the Empoleon. It is a water-falling Empoleon, so at the very least we do resist their fast move. Drill Peck Joe Peck is going to hurt quite a bit, but otherwise, I think we might be able to get to the foul play before they hit us with that, before our second Joe Peck. Oh, well, actually, we can just finish him off with Astonish. So Mungus hangs on, clears out the Empoleon, and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Kurama 1671. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Trying to get into Great League PvP. Got a 14, 12, 14 Azumarill. What other Pokemon should I build a team with? Ooh. Azumarill is interesting. Azumarill's good. I do like Azumarill. What's some usually good ones? What's heavy in the meta right now? That's decent neutral play against. Probably. Empoleon might be kind of a problem because of that steel typing, and usually it likes the rock metal sound. So I feel like having something to cover for that. Also, I feel like it sounds like Jellicent's been pretty prevalent in Open Great League, so maybe having a good electric type is usually pretty good. Unova stuff, this is a little bit risky, but it's pretty spammy, so I feel like it's a good option. I think there's been some talk on Annihilate. I don't know how good it's been in general in this meta, but I feel like Annihilate's a good, solid option. Or if you want to double down on water, I think Jellicent's been a big talk of the town, so might be good to invest in a Jellicent in general, just for good neutral matchups. Yeah, I think electric would be. Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is possibly worrying about what's some pretty nasty poison types. I don't know if Shadow Victory Bell is back around. It's always a thing. but yeah. If you're ever looking for like a resource to double check like other mons that are really good, what was it? If you look up PV Poke, so like PvP and then OKE, like Pokemon, that's a really good site to kind of double check like what's good in the meta and seeing like what usually pairs with Azumarill. It's not perfect, you know, it's mostly like if you do this on paper, then this will be the good team that you rock with, but it's a good resource to use. And also Scraggy and Simone. Hello, hello, or Simon. I don't know why I said Simone. If it is Simone, then that's cool, but Simone or Simon, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Not quite ZA time yet, but that'll be tomorrow. And to answer your question on Go Battle Thursday, I technically did not miss Go Battle Thursday because it is currently 10:53 p.m. on said Thursday. So I still have roughly an hour left of Go Battle Thursday. Pretty much. So I mean, right now I'm battling it out at rank 5, so we're not getting the benefits of Go Battle Thursday, but technically, I'm not going to be able to capitalize it fully, but we didn't miss it. We're at the very end of it, but we didn't miss it. I'm pretty sure it lasts until midnight, yeah. Better double check. Before I keep running my mouth on that, I better double check, make sure. Oh yeah. We have an hour and 4 minutes left of Go Battle Thursday. So on that note, let's go ahead and try and finish up. We're gonna do tomorrow sets too. Yeah, we'll probably do a couple sets from tomorrow as well. But for this set, for match number 3, we're gonna be against Zen Minotaur. And to kick things off with a Tentacruel. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Well, we'll go ahead and just stick it out with Galarian Weezing for a minute. Was meaning to switch out to Jellicent, but I think the game just decided I don't need to switch out right now, so I'm just gonna ride it out for a minute. Could be Scald, maybe Acid Spray. Could be Scald. Oof, those guys are about half health. catch? Ooh, I might have been able to catch. Let's see, hitting us with the Scald. Yes, they are. One thing I do have to keep an eye out for is that I believe, if I remember correctly, Tentacruel can know Payback, which is real nasty and not really all that great for my health. There's the Payback. What? Did I actually get hit by the Payback? I swear I threw up a shield. Well, we'll see in a minute. Oh, I did get hit by the Payback. Dang. That's a shame. Yeah, maybe I just said no to it. I'm not 100% sure. I swear I put up a shield on that one, but oh, whatever. Go ahead and check up a shield here, though. Try and keep my Amoonguss alive as long as I can. And with that, ooh, next one is going to be the Ferrothorn. Yeah, let's see if we can bait out their last shield with a real quick sludge. I don't know if they'll let me. Oh, they did. I'm pretty sure that was the case. Okay, ooh, coming in hot with the flash cannon. Speaking of coming in hot. And then real quick with an overheat. Kill the rest of the Ferrothorn. Next one I'm going to do is going to be Gourgeist. Okay. I don't know if we have like a whole lot of play out here at this point. Depends on how much damage we can get off of the foul play. Oh, and how much damage we're taking from Gourgeist's Shadow Ball. Yeah. Clear out the Tentacruel. And do we have enough in us to get to... Oh, maybe? Oh, no. 1 HP in a dream, but unfortunately we just didn't have, was it, quite enough, quite enough in us in the tank to be able to finish off the rest, or to get to the next foul play. So unfortunately that is, was it, loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but unless GG's. GG's all around. Okay. Oh, yeah, might be a decent idea to switch to phone data. I don't know, I'm pretty hit or miss with phone data. Maybe, but we'll see. We'll see how this match goes. On that note, match number 4 this set is going to be in IT1 Tuba. It won Tuba, I think. Alright, and first matchup is going to be against Ace. I was going to say Scrafty, my bad. That's not a Scrafty. How could I call that a Scrafty? Was first and foremost up against the Shift Tree, but now they're swapping out for the Jellicent, into which case we swap out for our Amoonguss. Go ahead and strike back with a real quick foul play. I might check a shield here. The only thing I have to worry about is having Shift Tree face off against our, what do you call it? Our Jellicent. That would definitely probably be the worst case scenario for us, honestly. On that note, they do swap in for a Mantine. Okay. Build up on energy a little bit. Oh, I should have fired off the foul play. I was getting a little greedy. I was like focusing too much on like, oh, can I get to a grass type move on that one? But nah, that's that. Unfortunately, that's not how that one worked out. Coming in with the aerial ace. Definitely spamming out aerial aces. I'll try tank this. I'm not sure if Shift Tree has anything that could really hurt us. There'll be Leaf Blade. Okay. I mean, it hurts, like, in general. Don't get me wrong. It's just... They'll fire off a Sludge their way. They'll fire off another Sludge their way. Clear out the rest of the Shift Tree. And before we finish out the rest of the match, they've opted to call it a night, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Alaskan Wolf from Pokemon Go 01. Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream on YouTube. And Posey May, hello, hello, and welcome to the stream on Twitch. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Yeah, has been a while. It's been a while, definitely, in Go Battle League. We've been away for quite some time. But yeah. Yeah, it's technically Go Battle League. Well, for me, it's Thursday right now. It's still Thursday for at least another 58 minutes, but we're getting there. We're getting to the Friday. We're getting there. I appreciate the compliment on the jacket. Thank you. Honestly, I dig the jacket. The Zygarde fit goes pretty well. Goes pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie though. The Yveltal jacket. Oh, they cooked with that one. Anyway. Haven't quite bothered to gather up the Pokecoins needed to get that jacket, but I would. When Scrafty Hoodie? It's a fair question. Scrafty Hoodie would go... A regular Scrafty hoodie would go pretty hard. I think Mega Scrafty might get a little... It depends. It depends on how they issue it, but... Yeah, a Scrafty hoodie would... A Scrafty outfit would be pretty dope. Maybe if they do more ZA-based events. I think Scrafty was pretty was it upfront in that game. Ooh, shiny Mega Purple. I didn't know it was fun. Oh, that actually sounds pretty cool. Yeah, if they go with the shiny route, that'd be kind of dope. Oh, and sorry, as to answer your question, posing me earlier from how I'm doing, doing pretty good for the most part. I should note, I think later on tonight we are expecting some thunderstorms there tonight. I think a cold front is about to hit us, so just as a forewarning to everyone on the stream, I think I mentioned it at the very beginning, but just want to reiterate here: if we do happen to just suddenly disappear, if the stream suddenly cuts out, probably means power went out. So just a forewarning. It's a possibility. Right now it doesn't sound like we're experiencing rough weather, but you never know. You never know with the rain sometimes, you know. But yeah, hope things are going well for you today, tonight, Posey May, and as well as for everyone else who's joined on the stream. Hope everything's going well. Don't mind me just rambling on about weather and whatnot. But yeah. Anywho, I appreciate what are those, like, dancing citados? That's pretty dope. Oh yeah, I do enjoy the rambles. We are on a bit of a time crunch to try and see if we can get as much resources out of the last hour of Go Battle Thursday, though. So hopefully we'll. Hawaii always perfect weather. I don't know if I'd say perfect, but it's definitely solid. I won't complain about the weather. Not complaining about our weather in general, but we are in for a rough one. Anyway, hopefully we're not in for a rough one against Tiger Inho. I forget what the last part of that name was, and I apologize for missing that. But we're starting things out with a Klefki. I know absolutely nothing about Klefki. And we're out face to face with a Gourgeist. Yeah, that's pretty heavily with that incinerate damage. Go ahead and check a shield here. It's gonna be Seed Bomb, okay. They hit us with 4 incinerates. I'm not sure if that's enough for a Seed Bomb bait and then a Shadow Ball. Nope, it's gonna be another Seed Bomb. Okay, we handle. We're okay there. We're good. We're still alive. And we're firing off another foul play. Get that Gorgeist out of here. Is it rocking a bow? I think it was rocking an outfit. I don't know. Anywho, it's gonna be the return of the Klefki. We'll go ahead and fire off a Grass Knot their way. Gonna be resisted, but we might as well fire it off. And we actually do clear out their last shield, so we'll take that. I may come to regret this, but I'll try and tank it. Doesn't know any steel type moves. Let's play rough. That would resist. We're good there. May have to let this one go too. We'll see if I regret this. We'll see if I regret my decisions. Okay, we're deep in the red, but we're okay. Gonna waste no time here. Go straight for the overheat. Clear out their set of keys. Ooh, last one is going to be Ferrothorn. That might be problematic. Shut a ball. I think they're double charged. We'll see. It'll be Power Whip. This goes deep into the red. Ooh, but we do get to the other Shadow Ball in time, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Is it enough? Research tells me it is, so we are able to clear out the rest of the Ferrothorn and secure ourselves victory number 2, I believe, of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Or was that 3? That was 3. My bad. But yeah. Pharaoh is a slow streamer. Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot going against Ferrothorn this time around. You know, when it has that resistance in it, it can resist. I think it can be a wall sometimes. Oh yeah. But yeah, Klefki I do agree is rather a bold pick. Hey, if you have a Klefki, you might as well flex it. I mean, how often are you ever gonna Was it? How often do you get the chance to try and run a Klefki? I don't even know if it is actually properly meta or anything, but ooh. Oh shoot. 3 charge TMs? Sweet. Alright, we'll take it. We'll definitely take 3 charge TMs. Always useful. And we got ourselves a nice little golden star here as we make it to rank 6. Ayo. Need trade IVs for Klefki. That is true. There's no way. Was it? There's not really too much. Yeah, I don't think you can encounter. Well, unless you're in France. Wherever, so very sad. Yeah, I think was it Klefki's? I think France regional. So I think technically, if you happen to be in France and get lucky with catch IVs for a Klefki. But yeah, otherwise trade IVs are probably your best bet. Oh yeah. And yeah, admittedly, I was a little bit late to the game on actually getting into starting up this season. I wanted to start last Thursday, but unfortunately time ran away from me and we weren't able to get that stream going. So I pretty much started, I think this past Friday, I think I did 1 set in like Monday, I think I did 1 set in Great League. And then did like 3 sets in Spring Cup just to test this team. So yeah, we're gonna need to battle quite a bit to catch up, but the good news is we have a decent amount of sets that we can do. Hopefully we'll get a good amount of sets done tonight. But on that note, started out with our first set, ended in the positive, which is great, but let's see how we do with set 2. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for this set, we're starting things out with Galarian Wheezing in the front, who is rocking Fairy Wind, Overheat, and Sludge. Hanging out in the middle, we have Jellicent, who is rocking Hex, Surf, and Shadow Ball. And then closing everything out, we have Amoonguss, who is rocking Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. Okay, so that's the squads. Go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for set number 2. On that note, match number 1 of this set is going to be against Bariquazi, 65. Alright, Bariquazi, what do you got? First round's going to be against an Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales, no, okay, it's rocking Powder Snow, I believe. We should be able to resist. Oh, if they hit us with Psyshock, that could be pretty nasty. I don't think it's enough to knock us out, though. Yeah, I don't think they have anything that could that really scares us. And Weather Ball hurt quite a bit, not gonna lie. Still pretty nasty neutral damage. But otherwise, I think we did win the CMP tie there, so we are able to fire off our Sludge their way, possibly clear out shield number 1, or take out their Ninetales. I'll take it. So we are up in Mon. We are now face to face with their Tentacruel. Probably giving that Tentacruel kind of a lot to feed off of my Wheezing. Gonna swap in for the Amoonguss. The reason why I'm going for Amoonguss is I'd rather not try and take the chance against Tentacruel's payback with Jellicent. Feel much more confident with Amoonguss. That note, their last one is going to be Ferrothorn. This is going to be a tough one. At the very least, if they do hit us with the Power Whip, I think they're going to have to farm us down quite a lot in order to get into knockout range, I'm thinking. Could be wrong, though. Or they could be just hitting us with whatever heavy move they have. That's gonna be Power Whip. Yeah, we handled just fine. Going in for another Power Whip. Yeah, I totally took like a guess on that one. I just realized and just like, oh yeah, I just totally just assumed that they were going for a Power Whip. I could have been 100% wrong on that. Back in with the Tentacruel. Okay. I think we're gonna get a good farm down on my Galarian Wheezing here. We are able to clear out the last shield though, which is nice. And check out my shield here in case they're going all in on the payback. Oh, it's gonna be Scald, okay. Okay, did bait the shield, but we do have enough energy to get to the Shadow Ball, clear out the rest of the Tentacruel, and before we astonish down the rest of the Ferrothorn, they've opted to call tonight there, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's, GG's all around. Okay, so far so good. We're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2. Let's look for match number 2. We shall see, we shall see. Hopefully we're getting good momentum with this team, but we'll see. Here we go. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Tomi D4T. Hi, Tommy. What do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Quagsire. Okay. Pivot out for my Moongus, into which they're gonna swap in for their heavier hitting Togekiss. Okay. Going for the Grass Knot. Going on shield number 1. We'll take it. Go ahead and let this go. It'll be Psyshock. Oof. Okay. Finishing things off with a real quick foul play. Well, not finishing, just kind of like sending our, I guess our final goodbye to the Togekiss with our parting gift of a foul play. I totally just forgot that they were rocking Psyshock. That's on me. I was thinking like, oh, we should probably... Go ahead and fire off a sludge their way. Got the rest of the Togekiss. Coming back in now with the Quagsire, but this time they're swapping out for the Abomasnow. Yeah, we're definitely at heavy disadvantage right now. Not gonna lie. We could be baiting with like Weather Ball or Icy Wind. Nope, they're going all in on Energy Ball. Okay. The good news is we are resisting the Powder Snows, which is nice. Ooh! Alright, catching the next charge move with the Weezing. Counter came down just in time. Probably could have gone for the Surf. But we're going for heavier damage with the Shadow Boru. Mud Bomb. Ooh. Is the next Mod Bomb enough to knock us out? It might be. I think we're too low on health. Yeah, no. Research tells me, unfortunately, the Mud Bomb is a little bit too much for us there. So, unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set, I believe. Loss number 1. Okay, yeah. RIPs there. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that right now, we're currently all tied up. We're currently 1 win and 1 loss. So let's see if we're able to get ourselves win number 2 here as we go into match number 3 of this set against I'm Skunky. Okay. Alright, Skunky. Ooh, kicking things off with a Cradle. They are hitting us with the Acid. Getting some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a Rock Tomb in our very near future. If I had to take a guess. We'll see. Oh, other moves Cradle usually. Yeah, usually rocking the... What was it? Rocking the Rock Tomb. Another Sludge. Get them deep into the red. With that, I'll say goodbye to my Galarian Weezing here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, I will go with Moongus. And then we are able to astonish down the rest of the Cradley. Get ourselves a little bit of extra energy going. Ooh, next one's gonna be Venusaur. Interesting, interesting. Good news is we have neutral play with foul play and astonish. I'm gonna try risk it. Can we tank out one sludge bomb? Oh, well, one sludge. I'm sorry. Sludge, we're definitely in better. I feel like we're in a better place with just sludge. Sludge bomb might have been a bit much for the Amoonguss. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, go ahead and chuck a shield here. Let's try to keep our Amoonguss alive as long as we can. And then we are able to astonish down the rest of their Venusaur. That last one is going to be the Galarian Weezing. Okay. Oh, we're actually able to clear out their last shield. I'll take it. Let's swap out for the Jellicent. But the main worry is Brutal Swing, but I think even if they hit us with that, it'll probably just get us deep into the yellow, I'm thinking. Oh, not even. Okay. Brutal Swing's not as brutal as I assumed it would be. Shield here. Keep our Jellicent alive for a little bit longer. Fire off the Shadow Ball. Okay, I don't think this next Brutal Swing is going to be enough to knock us out. Yep, it's as deep into the red, but the Astonish damage comes through, clears out the rest of the Weezing, and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Shadow Fungus, all you need, real. Alright, so with that right now, we're in the positive. We're 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can get ourselves win number 3 here as we look for match number 4. Nope. There we go. Okay. And match number 4 of the set is going to be up against Chickadee. Alright, Chickadee. There we go. First round's gonna be up against a Victory Bell of the Shadow variety. Okay. Straight up spitting acid at us. We'll let this go. I don't think this is enough for... Yeah, it's not enough for... Leaf Blade's still pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie to you. But we do manage to survive it. Alright, I'm gonna clear out shield number 1. I will go ahead and check a shield here. And depending on what they decide to do with this next sludge, determine if I want to pivot or if I want to... I probably should have still pivoted, honestly. That's on me. Okay, well, with that, I will bring in the Amoonguss and astonish down the rest of the Victory Bell. Next one is going to be Togekiss. I'll swap out for my Jellicent. We're going to let this next one go. For the Aura Sphere, interesting. Come in with the Surf. We'll do decent neutral damage or take out their last shield. Shield it is. Okay. Let this go. It's gonna be another Aura Sphere. I think even if it is against Amoonguss. Yeah, Aura Sphere, I'm pretty sure is resisted no matter what. I wonder if their other move maybe Flamethrower, possibly? last one is going to be their own Jellicent. Ooh, unfortunately, do not win the CMP tie out here, so I'll go ahead and use my final shield here. And with that, we are able to fire off a Shadow Ball. And deep into the red. And finish things off with our Amoonguss real quick. And secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, victory kind of shoes on the team. Honestly, yeah, victory bow is a major weakness on my team. I'm not gonna lie to you. And unfortunately, I think it seems like it's a pretty common pick. So I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful how I play Shadow Victory Bow. But yeah, kind of got fortunate that they let the sludge through. Anyway, let's see how we do in match number 5 of the set against Tiburo Sinuha. Pretty sure I butchered that terribly, and I apologize for that. But first matchup is going to be against a Kingdra. Very tight, coming in very much in handy on that one. But with that, we'll have to just swap in for the Jellicent into... Well, they swapped out for a Shadow Empoleon, into which case we swapped out for the Jellicent. Yes. Curious if they'll just let this one go. Yeah, I kind of figured they block it. Okay. I think I could tank out one more. Yeah, because it's deep into the red. Okay. Shadow Boru. Hard pivoting to our Amoonguss. Blocking out this drill pack. Oh, I thought I'd be able to fire. I'm gonna try tank it. It's probably gonna get us deep into the red if we do survive it. Oh, deep in the yellow. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Shadow Empoleon out here just giving me a run for my money just in general. Oof. Oh, opting to fire off their charge move. We'll go ahead and let this one go. Gonna be a Swift. We'll say goodbye to our Amoonguss there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, ooh, next one's gonna be a... I don't know why I opted to go for that instead of Overheat, to be honest with you. Got the shield here. I'm probably gonna save this for a little bit later. But it works. Swift enough to knock us out? Not quite. And with that, we're gonna get ourselves to one more sludge. Fire that towards the Kingdra. And secure ourselves. I believe this is victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, yep, victory number 4. Hey. Alright, so managed to get ourselves a solid 4 wins out of 5, as well as 1600 Stardust, a Charge TM, 3 rare candies, and a Pancham. Wait up. Pancham just really hates me today. Not feeling like being on the team today. There we go, guys. This is a brand new Pancham. Intriguing IV, so I'll go ahead and transfer you out. And then continue the rank wars, in which case we made it up to rank 7. Slowly but surely making our way up. Making our way up the ranks. Burning through, what was it? As many battles as we can while we're still technically on Go Battle Day. And on that note, not to speed rush through things, but we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards and jump into the Spring Cup for set number 3. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for this set, we're starting things out with Galarian Wheezing in the front with Fairy Wind, Overheat, and Sludge. In the middle, we have Jellicent with Hex, Surf, and Shadow Ball. And in the back, we have Amoonguss with Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. Okay. Squad is set. Let's see how we do in match number 1 of this set against RJ Blanco, 11. Alright, RJ Blanco, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Ferrothorn. Okay. Let's see if they just opt to let this go. We'll go for a good old-fashioned Overheat and Dip. Can't blame me for trying. With that, we'll go ahead and swap out for our Amoonguss, who is now facing off against a Mantine. Going all in on the Grass Knot. We'll get them deep into the green, I guess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let this next one go. We'll see how we handle. It is going to be an Aerial Ace. Oof. Okay, with that, and one wing attack does get us right into the red. Let's go ahead and fire off a Foul Play their way. Get them deep into the red. How about that? We are actually able to knock out the rest of the Mantine. Hey. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's hopping right back in for our Galarian Wheezing. And check a shield here in case they're going straight for a Flash Cannon. They are indeed going straight for a Flash Cannon. Coming in with a Sludge. See if we can do some decent either neutral damage or partially resisted damage, or I'll show you alright. There's gonna be another Flash Cannon, okay. Ooh, and this one's gonna be victory. Ooh. That'll Victory Bell. Okay. Really like lock in. I think that was the last shield, so I'm feeling confident in this Overheat. Get the Victory Bell out of here. Swapping in for the Jellicent. And with that, looks like they've opted to call it a night there, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. Off to a solid start. We're 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2. So go into our next match against Steve, 8511. All right, Steve, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against an Empoleon. I'm gonna take that as a sign to just straight up nope on out of there. It is a Metal Claw Empoleon. Very interesting. And with that, they are swapping out for Z Venusaur. All in on Shadow Ball. Actually able to get them deep into the yellow. Take it. We'll go ahead and check a shield up here. Coming in with a real quick Surf. And throw up one on their end. I'll check the final shield here. I'm not sure if they're double charged. I don't think they've been around long enough to double charge on Frenzy Plant. And we are able to astonish down the rest of the Venusaur. Look at that. Ooh, coming in with the Big Man Blast Toys. Big Man Blast Toys. Okay, coming in hot with a double dose of Shadow Boru. With that, we'll be saying goodbye to our Jellicent here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Swapping right on out for our Galarian Weezing. Hot with the Hydro Cannon. Might stayed on a little bit too long with the try to gain a little bit too much energy with the Galarian Weezing. Hopefully we're still able to use it. Ooh. And the answer is yes. Thankfully. Fire out that way. Clear out the rest of the Blastoise. And with that, just the rest of their Empoleon versus our Amoonguss. Joke definitely hurts quite a bit, not gonna lie. Okay, can't get to the Grass Knot. There's a stab move for us. It does provide neutral damage. Is it enough damage though? Ooh, almost. Ooh. Oh no, I think they got us here. Unfortunately, I think this next Jopek's gonna knock us out. I think Metal Claw is gonna tear through the rest of our Galarian Weezing here. Yep. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIP's there, but on this GG's. GG's all around. Right? Yeah. Okay. So we're 1-1. So not bad. Oh yeah. And Big Blunt Johnson with the comment on Big Man Blastoise. Even fits the tone of Big Man Blastoise. Big Blunt Johnson. But yeah, hello, and welcome to the stream on Twitch. Welcome, and thank you very much for the follow as well, Big Blunt Johnson. Much appreciate. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment on the team and the energy. We are speeding through this a little bit more because my current time right now, we currently have about 20 minutes left of Go Battle Thursday, so we're trying to capitalize on that as much as we can while it's still up. On that note, we're currently 1-1 in this set. Let's see how we do against one Scizor Face 8. Pretty sure I butchered that horrendously, and I apologize for that. But they're starting things out with a metal-sounding Empoleon this time. We definitely have our number much more this time around. Not gonna lie. For the hard pivot into the Jellicent, they have swapped in for the Venusaur. Not sure if they're double charged on Frenzy Plant. I think they still need a little bit more before they get to it. I could be wrong. Chuck it. I probably should just let the Jellicent go because now I'm empty on... I don't think I'm empty on energy, but I'm definitely low. Oh, and the pivot into Victory Bell's not helping me either. Okay. Makes sense. Double Grass Empoleon. It's a solid combo, I won't lie. Leaf Blade, clearing out our Jellicent. I think if they even do hit us with Sludge Bomb, we should be okay. It's going to hurt quite a bit, don't get me wrong, but yeah. The Sludge, able to clear out shield number 2. Ooh, excuse me. And we definitely have our number more unlocked this time around. Not gonna lie. I think they have enough energy stored so that when the victory belt does come back, it's just gonna fire straight up a charge move that I think is gonna be enough to knock us out. Did they fire enough metal sounds with Empoleon to double hit us? Ooh, almost. We almost got it, but unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately, just not quite enough power in us to be able to clear out the rest of the Empoleon. But that RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. And Impratisha Adya, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome, and I apologize if I butchered your name there, but welcome. Rocking the Victory Bell, Ferrothorn, and Togetic with one attack each, respectively. Interesting. I mean, I respect the combo. I feel like having some coverage moves could help, but well, with the right move on each move, with each Pokemon, I feel like should be okay. I feel like I can still get some good damage in with those mons. Oh, and Skull Crusher Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream on YouTube. Welcome. Been a minute. welcome. Hope all is well. As of right now, we're in a little bit of a rough spot with this set with 1 win and 2 losses, but let's see if we can tie everything up against VKB 83, match number 4. Alright, VKB starting things out with a Carbink. When was the last time I've seen a Carbink? 2000, never. Okay, hitting neutral damage with Sludge, that makes sense. And the thing is an absolute wall of a Pokemon. So we may be here a minute. We'll go ahead and try and take this out. I think this is going to be Rock Slide? Yeah. This goes deep into the yellow. But otherwise, we're still hanging in there. On that note, we'll go ahead and fire off another Sludge their way. Get them deep into the red. We are going for one more charge move. We'll go ahead and let this go. Say goodbye to our Galarian Wheezing there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. On that note, a little bit of extra power in with our Jellicent. Being definitely much more bulkier than I was expecting. I was not expecting to get 3 whole Astonishes with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. That they are swapping in for the Empoleon, which honestly, this is probably the best case scenario for me right now because Amoonguss has historically had a little bit of a rougher time against Empoleon out here. No, we'll go ahead and let this next one go. It's going to be the Drill Peck. Gets us right to the yellow. Coming in with another Shadow Boru. Come on to the red. We'll take it. Check out the shield here. So keep our Jellicent alive as long as we can. That we are able to clear out, Astonish down the rest of the Empoleon. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be the Poliwrath. But before we continue that match, they have opted to call it a night, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's all around. Right? Yes. Okay. Oh, new to this game, play for one month only. I don't have Candy and Saras. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's fair. It takes a minute to get the resources to build up teams out here, but I feel like in general though you have a pretty solid. You actually have a pretty solid team all in all for was it for 1 month? Yeah, Victory Bell, the Ferrothorn, and Togetic. Honestly, I feel like Double Grass does pretty well, especially in Spring Cup right now. So yeah. Also on a side note, I feel like Victory Bell. Oh, if you use Acid, then it probably needs more. As its fast move, then it probably needs another charge move. But if you're going straight Razor Leaf damage, then I mean, works out. Yeah. Well, I guess on that note, since you're a new player, welcome to the grind. It takes a minute, but I believe you get them. Victory Bell is with 10,000 rank. Ferrothorn is 9,000, still winning. Hey, you know, if whether the Sims say it's optional or not, if it works, it works. I won't argue. I feel like the team would also probably give my own team kind of a run for its money. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah. Oh, Pharisee's a good choice. I troubled earlier against G-Weezing Pharisee. Oh yeah. Ferrothorn. I feel like it's not as much of a menace as like previous like theme cups where Ferrothorn is pretty meta, but if it lines up properly, it's pretty nasty. It's a pretty nasty thing to deal with. Also can't go wrong with the good old smokestack that is Galarian Weezing. Anywho, match number 5 of the set is Govio against Finny Master. Alright, Finny Master, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Kingdra. Actually, really solid start for us here. I don't know why I'm opting to stick it out in this match. I gain nothing from sticking it out in this match. They are still grass type, which is concerning. The Shiny Flex is real, though. I have to give credit where credit is due. The Shiny Flex is indeed real on this one. Okay, so LB coming in with the Psychic. Didn't need to worry too much about that. Probably would have done some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. That's not like a pretty heavy hitting grass type move, so we're okay there. On that note, we may be facing a potential heavy grass type move here. It's gonna be Psychic. Gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we are still kicking. Do swap back in for not Dragonite. What am I talking about? For the Kingdra. Go ahead and swap right back in for my Galarian Weezing. I'll let this go, because I'm assuming... worst thing I can think of is... Okay, it's Outrage. I was going to say worst thing I could think of is possibly like Akazuka, but it went all in for the heavy hitting Outrage. I think it's fair. That's helping out for the Jellicent. Going all in on the Jelly. Real quick. More Sludge before my demise. Oh, I'm not dead yet. Hey, look at that. Surprise, I'm not dead yet. Yeah, I'm assuming they're double charged with Shadow Ball though, so I gotta be careful about that. We're gonna take a shield here, keep our Amoonguss alive a little bit longer. I need you alive, Amoonguss. Going for the foul play, cutting out the rest of the Jellicent. There's actually a good amount more health left on the Celebi than I originally expected. Ooh, but with 1 HP in a dream, Amoonguss reaches the foul play. Now we'll go ahead and fire that towards the Celebi. Give Amoonguss a minute to go Super Saiyan. One moment. There we go. We are able to clear out the Celebi and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Getting a little nervous in this set. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, like water and ground type, so it's a menace against me. I know that's fair. Yeah, against the Mud Boys, yeah, Ferrothorn is pretty nasty. What's not nasty is the fact that we were able to get ourselves a charge TM, which is nice, some Stardust, and we got Marrow. Marrow's always cool. Always use my candy. Both male and female version of Jellicent are amazing, but pink Jellicent is really cute. Oh yeah, I agree. Pink Jellicent, absolutely adorable. Also, blue Jellicent, male Jellicent, absolutely giving Pringles vibes. 10 out of 10, no notes. And with the power of the jelly, we have made our way up to rank 8. Hey. Also, I respect the 6-15-15 IVs on the Ferrothorn. That's pretty solid. It's got the spirit. It's got the spirit of a PvP mon in it. PvP IVs. I like it. It's cool. Okay, we have 8 minutes left of this Go Battle Thursday. We'll get one more set in with the Stardust gains. Jumping back into basic rewards in Spring Cup. Let's see. We're starting things out with Galarian Wheezing in the front with Fairy Wind, Overheat, and Sludge. Hanging out in the middle is our Jellicent, rocking Hex, Surf, and Shadow Ball. And hanging out on the back is Amoonguss with Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. And rank 40. Ooh, nice. Yeah, roughly about the same as I think Alaskan Wolf earlier, mentioning they were rank 13 earlier in the chat. Y'all hanging out around the same rank. It's cool. Yeah. Well done. Well done on the climb. Holding up strong. I'm trying to catch up. working our way to the double digits. But yeah. Let's see how we do in match number 1 of the set, which is going to be up against Paranoid Gumby. Alright, Paranoid Gumby, where you starting things out with Gumby and Polion. Rough start there. Swapping out for Jelly. You do have to stick it out though, so I'm curious if I'm guessing, or maybe they have grass coverage in the back. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, speaking of grass coverage, there's the Ferrothorn. Shadow Ball, getting them to about half health. We'll check a shield. We do have a Shadow Ball at the ready. So either get good neutral damage in on the Ferrothorn or take out their first shield. Oop, oop, oop. Ferrothorn could be rocking Flash Cannon, which is admittedly a concern. Coming with the Sludge. Go ahead and check out my last shield here in case they are rocking Flash Cannon. They're indeed rocking Flash Cannon. Something out for their own Jellicent. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Going for another Sludge. I'm guessing they're going for their other Shadow Ball, which is fine. Didn't realize they also have another shield. That's a little concerning. That's gonna be a little rough. Here's hoping they don't already have Drill Pick at the ready, because I'm pretty sure they beat me in the CMP tie. I feel like I'm jinxing myself out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every time I like comment on anything like that. So far, this match has been just like, oh, do they even have grass coverage? And like, oh yeah, there's the Ferrothorn. Like, oh, do they have Drill Pick already charged up? Yeah, they have Drill Pick already charged up. So yeah, a little bit of a rough one there, but either way, RIPs there. But nonetheless, GG's all around. That match, okay, that was match number 1. Okay, so off to a rough start there, but we still have 4 matches left in our set. Left in the set, plenty of opportunities to bounce back, and we'll see if we can do just that as we go into match number 2 of this set against the Taco Killer. Why are you killing tacos? Why are you killing tacos out here, man? First matchup is going to be against a Ludicolo. 30 CP, Ludicolo, okay. And Magikarp. And, oh, that one took 2 Fairy Winds, shoot. And Carvana, okay. Have we gotten to the point? Are people starting to like throw out here? Could be. Just want to show off the dancing Ludicolo, which honestly, I like it. I respect it. Either way, GG's. Yeah, GG's. Also triple water team. Interesting. Still cool. Yeah, your guess is as good. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, was it Improdisha or Adia? Can I go by? How do you prefer to go by? Anywho, right now we're 1-1. Let's see how we do against Ice King 617 for match number 3. Hey, Ice King. Let's see what you got. Starting things out with the ever elegant Alolan Ninetales. There's a Ninetales who is rocking the Powder Snow. Okay, so a fair amount of charge moves in our near future, no doubt. We'll go ahead and let this one go. Guessing either Weather Ball, Chilling Water. Okay. Weather Bottle. Going all in on the overheat. Oh, off the shield. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the best option for me. Not gonna lie. We will let this go, I think. It's gonna be Weather Ball. The second move could be possibly Dazzling Gleam. If I had to take a guess as to what their second move is, I'm thinking Dazzling Gleam. It is indeed Dazzling Gleam. Okay. I like it. Solid combo. Good with the Power Snow. Good energy generation. Firing off the Shadow Ball there, right? Clearing out the rest of the Ninetales. That next mount is going to be Gardevoir. Coming in with the Leafage. Definitely doing some pretty nasty damage with their fast attack. But we can fire off our own major damage with Astonish and with Shadow Ball. With that, final amount to deal with is going to be their Mawile. Go ahead and check a shield here. It could just be like something like Power Up Punch. It is indeed Power Up Punch. I'm feeling good on my calls today. Anyway. Not feeling all that great about using a shield on a Power Up Punch, but, you know, keep my Jellicent alive as long as I can. Best bet against the Mawile, because I'm pretty sure with the amount of power that Mawile is gaining, pretty sure Moongus is going to get absolutely burned to death. But anywho, we're able to fire off a Surf their way, clear out the Mawile, and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Click on Prayasha Adya Nayak. My name is Prayasha Adya Nayak. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, I'm Prayasha. I got you. Okay. I can refer to you as Prayasha. Gotcha. If that's okay. If I'm cool with just going Prayasha. Yeah, okay. I understand your username now. Thank you for the clarification. Ooh, it is midnight. Can I still claim the Stardust? Stardust has disappeared off the screen. Oh, it went back. Okay. So unfortunately, the Stardust gains were missed. Probably should have claimed that earlier. That's on me. But it's okay. Otherwise, though, we still have 2 matches left in this set. We're currently 2-1. Let's see if we can get ourselves win number 3 here as we look for match number 4. Also, now it's midnight, I can kind of calm down a little bit on the... kind of don't need to like rush as much through the sets to kind of capitalize on the Stardust gains. Can kind of breathe a little bit, you know? Whew, take it easy. Yeah, got a good amount of sets done in the amount of time that we had in the past like hour and a half, give or take. I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, but match number 4 of the set is going against Billy D's. Not my love. I don't know why my first thought was Billie Jean, but Billy D's. Starting things out with a shadow for alligator. Says I am the one who's gonna get hit by a pretty nasty hydro cannon. Blah, blah, blah. Coming in with the sludge. Ooh, able to get some good damage with that. Okay. Ooh. One more sludge opportunity. Fire towards the Feraligator. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check up a shield here just in case this Feraligator is rocking Ice Beam. Shice Beam. Go be Crunch. Okay. Well, it's just done some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything, but. Yeah, definitely not what I was expecting. But anyway. Ooh. Like I'm battling my evil twin out here. It's Amoonguss versus Shadow Amoonguss. I also forgot Shadow Amoonguss was even a thing. Not gonna lie to you. Okay, we're gonna let this go. And with the foul play, gets us deep into the yellow. Check on the final shield here. Going for another foul play. With that, ooh, last one's gonna be the Venusaur. Okay, this is gonna be a rough matchup. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can already tell this one's gonna be a rough one. Going with the frenzy plant. Oh, that's a one shot. I thought I was gonna have at least like just like a little bit of health left, but no, that was GG's on the Jellicent. I mean, it's fair. It's a pretty potent move, all things considered. Yeah, unfortunately that is going to be loss number 2 of this set, I believe. Yep, RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Oh yeah, I know. Need a Corviknight Pokemon, we're not getting its baby version. That's true, I haven't seen Rookie D in a hot minute. I don't know where. And there's probably some that's eventually going to pop up in the Dynamax spots. I'm actually surprised it hasn't popped up today or recently. Yeah. I guess right now they're currently going to the Ditto event, so probably focusing on more whatever Pokemon's popping up in Pokopia. But I'm assuming once that's done, then we'll probably get ourselves some. Rookie D will rise again. Make its face known. Anywho, in the meantime, we're currently 2-2. Let's see if we can get ourselves one more win in this set as we go into, or as we look for match number 5. Yeah. Here we go. And match number 5 of this set is going to be against Exceptional. Now I have high hopes for whatever team they're looking. It's going to be a Shadow Cradley. You know what? Cradle is due. That is pretty exceptional in and of itself. I'm going to waste no time here. I'm going to go straight for the Sludge. I was going to say Sludge Bomb, but just the Sludge. Go ahead and let this one go. I think this will get us either deep into the yellow or right to the red. Deep in the yellow it is. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. That far enough into the Sludge their way. Able to clear out their first shield. Take it. With that, I'll go ahead and let this go. Maybe a Rock Slide. Say goodbye to our Galarian wheezing there. Oh my goodness. RIP, buddy, you have done well. That did swap in for the Jellicent. He did opt to go for a Grass Knot. Interesting. That, ooh, swapping things out for the Tentacruel. Coming with the Shadow Ball. And we'll get them deep into the yellow. Run for another Shadow Ball. Clear out their last shield. Check a shield here in case they're going straight for a payback. They are. Going for another Shadow Ball. Clear the rest of the Tentacruel. Ooh. Oh, it might be Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb enough to knock us out, though. That's foul play. Ooh. Okay. Pivot back to the Cradley. I respect the catch. Okay, with that. It's going to be our Amoonguss versus their Gourgeist. I think it's a Shiny Flex Gourgeist if I saw correctly. Yeah, it is. So with that, we are able to foul play the rest of their Gourgeist right on off here and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set, I believe. Yes. GG's. GG's all around. And on that note, we can claim ourselves 3 more rare candies as well as a Totodile. There are absolutely no thoughts behind those Totodile's eyes, and I absolutely adore it for that. And that actually marks our 7-day streak. Hey. With the grace of IV, so I'll go ahead and transfer you out. And with that, we have made our way up to rank 9. Hey. Go for, there we go. Why foul play, not Seed Bomb for energy, I guess. Could be. I feel like Seed Bomb also doesn't require that much energy, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've used them on with Seed Bomb. I gotta double check on that. So I think recently foul play, I think, got his energy cost reduced. Not this season, but I feel like a few seasons back that becomes a cheaper alternative. Yeah, I think with Incinerate though, I think you can still afford to rock Seed Bomb instead. But I mean, Foul Play has its own good coverage, so I can't argue against it. Yeah. Anywho, so far we've been hanging on the positive throughout these sets. Mostly 3 wins out of 5 and 1, 3, and 4. But we did get 4 wins out of 5 in set 2, so holding on strong, making it through. I think before we continue, I'm gonna go hit the restroom real quick. So give me one moment. I shall be right back. Alright. Hello, hello, we have returned. Okay. Yeah, so it is a brand new day for us. We have 5 sets that we could do. That's it. Before we technically we have 5 more sets that we can do. Probably do maybe 2 more at least to get what was it, rank past the rank 10 barrier. Yeah, we'll probably get yeah, 2 or 3 more sets done just so that way we can get into the what was it, the 2-star range, go from rank 11 and beyond. So yeah. So on that note, we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on. We'll go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards, jump into the Spring Cup, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches. We're starting things out with a Galarian Weezing in the front, who is rocking Fairy Wind, Overheat, and Sludge. Hanging on the middle, we have ourselves a Jellicent, who's rocking Hex, Surf, and Shadow Ball. Excuse me. And closing everything out, we have a Moongus, who's rocking Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. Oh, also, I realized my mic is a little bit off center there. There we go. Okay. Oh, how many battles I can do daily? I never counted. Oh, you have a grand total of, usually you have 5 sets of battles that you can do throughout the day. So with each set being 5 battles, that'll be 25 that you can do in one whole day. The only exception, at least for this season, is on Thursdays, where the max amount of battles the max amount of sets doubles from 5 to 10. So you can do 50 battles on Thursdays. In fact, that's why I usually try to set the stream now on... We used to do it on Thursdays. On Saturdays going into Sunday. But now we're doing Thursday going into Friday because Go Battle days... Or Go Battle Thursdays are a thing. So, yeah. Everything started a little bit on the late side, so we weren't able to properly or fully capitalize on Go Battle Thursday. But, yeah. But yes, usually on Thursdays, from I think like midnight in your local time all the way until midnight on your local time starting Friday. You could do 50 battles instead of the usual 25. Yeah. In the case for us, because we've just gone into midnight has just passed for myself about 18 minutes ago. We have 5 new battles that we can do now that we're on Friday's set. Oops, sorry. Friday's set instead of Thursdays. So, but yeah, I probably only really got enough energy left in me for maybe like 2 or 3 more sets, depending on how everything pans out. But yeah, in any event, we'll go ahead and jump right into it and see how we do for set number 5 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be against King Daddy. 3, 2, 1. King Daddy, let's see what you got. First matchup's going to be against a Jellicent. Okay. Opening for Jellicent. Okay. Put the shield here because they're going all in on the Shadow Ball. Experiencing a little bit of lag out here. Oh no. Well, it's gonna be Side Shock. Hello? Okay. Now face to face with a Togetic. I think we've lagged into missed a decent amount of damage coming in from their Togetic there. Unfortunate. Probably took some decent Fairy Wind damage and then leading into their eventual damage with Psyshock. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this go. I think this does not knock us out. Okay. It's good. Coming with the Shadow Ball. It will clear out shield number 1. Okay. Swapping in for Galarian Weezing. I think we can handle... I want to believe we can handle 2 Psyshocks. Okay, we can only handle 1. Got it. They are swapping back in for the Jellicent though, so... not gonna lie. I do feel like I think the bathroom break threw off my momentum. I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place this time around. Okay, we'll say goodbye to our Galarian Weezing here. RIP, but you've done well. We'll come in with the Amoonguss. I think... Yeah, if they're coming in with Psyshock, then we should be okay. A Shadow Ball. Oh, they swapped him with the... Oh my goodness, that's why that was a problem. I see. Thinking like, wait, I swear the Jellicent fired off a Psyshock earlier. I was like, oh, because... That's why. The Jellicent didn't fire a Psyshock. It changed into Togetic, but I didn't notice it until it was too late. Okay, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, I think they got us here. Like, no matter what on this one, they got us here. Yeah. Nothing I could really do at that point. Yeah, RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate the positivity on the play. I feel like I was kind of all over the place on that one. In my defense, it looked like a Jellicent fired a Psyshock at me. Which I think threw me off really nastily. But, you know, it is what it is. Also, gaming with B1L4 EV. I'm not 100% sure how I'm properly pronouncing that last part. Baldiv. Okay. Got you. Alright. Thank you. But yeah, gaming with Baldiv. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hope everything has been going well for you today. Yeah. In terms of this set, right now, we're currently all in one, so off to a rough start, but we've bounced back before. We can bounce back again. We'll see if we do just that as we look for match number 2. And match number 2 of the set is going to go against Thaliwi. Sorry, I'm getting like harder and harder time pronouncing people's names today. Anyway, starting things out with a Jellicent. Ooh, excuse me. Go ahead and check out my shield here just in case they're going all in on the Shadow Ball. They are indeed going all in on the Shadow Ball. I'm coming in with the Victory Bell. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need to check the shield. Okay. Coming in first with the Surf. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thought they would have read into the Shadow Ball. Maybe they're reading into the Shadow Ball now. Okay. That's an unfortunate play on my end, I'm not gonna lie to you. Got read like a fiddle on this one. Oh, I'm getting read terribly today. The minute the clock struck midnight, I'm losing control of these battles, man. I've lost all control. That's okay. We'll keep on keeping on. Fight it through. Hope for the comeback. Hope for the bounce back. Hanging on by 1 HP in a dream. Oh, with that, they do still knock us out with the surf. Okay, got a little bit extra energy on the Jellicent, and I'll go try and catch this one. I'm assuming it's going to be Shadow Ball with our Amoonguss. Ooh, with that's going to be Klefki. Okay. Definitely resist all of the charge moves that we can fire their way. Still get them onto the yellow though, so that's kind of good. Going to foul play though. They might still have me here, honestly. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing for this one, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm liking how things are looking in this set. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're 0-2 and we're getting red like crazy. This might be a rough one, but you know, just gotta shake it off. Hopefully we'll bounce back in the next three matches. But either way, GG's all around. Oh, and congrats on the shiny Zacian Pratyasha. Congrats. I don't know, I always end things in like doubling my word on that, like welcome, or I mean hello. Wait, either way. But yeah, congrats on the shiny Zacian. Honestly, solid shiny. Love the shinies for even Zamazenta. Both are really solid shinies. Oh, and you got one set down and 4 more to go. I believe in the climb. Oh, and Spectrakilla. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Welcome, and thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciate. Thank you. Anyone trade for me, I will give you Sunny Dialga. It's a Sunny Dialga. And you need Mewtwo. Oh. Unfortunately, unless we're forever friends and remote trading regularly is available for us, I do not do trades on stream. I mean, if anyone else wants to take the gamble on trading in the chat, then I mean, I can't stop you. But for me personally, just yeah, since trading is very location specific in Pokemon Go, I'd rather not engage in trading, with the sole exception on if we're forever friends. But yeah, that's my take on it. Anywho, with that, right now we're 0-2, but let's see if we get our first win here against Fufu Dob for match number 3. Alright, Fufu Dob, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Mawile. Okay. Mawile, interesting. I don't think Mawile knows anything that I'm really concerned about. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Fire Fang is rather concerning in and of itself, but... Okay, come in with the Sludge, able to clear out shield number 1. Will they opt to use shield number 2 here, or will they let this overheat go? Let the overheat go, yeah! We actually landed a proper... overheat, let's go. That's looking out for the Ferrothorn. I'll go ahead and check the shield here. Try to keep our Jellicent alive as long as we can. It'll be acid spray. Okay. You know what? That's fair. Got a good bait on the shields. Probably making Power Whip that much more of a concern moving forward, not gonna lie. We're able to kill out shield number 2, which is really nice. And let this next one go. It is now going to be the Power Whip. So now that we know all of their charge moves, I'm okay with tanking this one out. The SSA debuff is a real bummer, but... They're coming in with the Gorgeist. Fortunately for us, we do have the foul play at the ready. Ooh. Pick on the final shield here. Oh, it is a costume Gorgeist. Cool. See the little bow tie on it and the little hat. Now that I look closely, yeah, we are able to astonish down the rest of the Gorgeist and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so the good news is we're not ending this in the donut. We're not going 0-5 on this set. Let's see how we do. See if we can tie everything up here as we go into match number 4 of this set against Juan Bauman. Alright, Juan Bauman, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Shadow Venusaur. Both of those checking resisted fast moves. Assuming they're coming in with Sludge, which is gonna hurt quite a bit, I'm assuming. Let's go be Sludge Bomb this time. Okay. Getting us deep into the yellow. Clear out your number 1. That's helping things out for a Walrein. A Walrein. I don't know why I said it like that, but anyway. Going all in on the overheat, getting them well into the yellow. That will sort things out for our Jellicent. I'm assuming the Walrein's coming in with an Earthquake, probably guessed to maybe about half health, I'm thinking. Or about half health. Ooh, they might be able to get one more off. Got a little greedy on the energy generation there, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's on me. Okay, it's gonna be Icicle Spear, so they are able to beat the shield. That coming back in with the Shadow Venusaur. Going all in on the Shadow Boru. Going for one more shield here. Try to keep our Jellicent alive for a little bit longer. Hopefully I can astonish down the rest of the Venusaur. Oh. Before we get the chance to find out, we're up against an Abomasnow. I think that was Abomasnow. It was Abomasnow. Oh, I don't have enough power in me left to... Thought I would. Oh, I gave this Abomasnow too much energy. Oh, I screwed myself over big time on that one. Oh, I screwed myself over big time. Should have just gone straight to the Amoonguss. I don't know why I didn't. You know what? I had a rough. I did not play this one all that well. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we tried our best. Sometimes it's all you can ask for. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Spectre Killer, I am a newbie and just seeing you have 2 spells on your Pokemon. That normal? I only have 1 spell. I never heard them referred to as spells before. That's kind of cool. But, oh yeah. So normally a Pokemon would only have one move to their name. Let me see if I can find one, I think. Oh yeah. Like Lugia here, yep, would only have one fast move and then one charge move to it. But on the Pokemon itself, it does offer a chance to add a new attack, so you can do two, as you mentioned, two spells or two charge attacks for your Pokemon. It's usually recommended, especially in PvP, since it gives you like a move to provide coverage or to like bait out the opponent's shields and whatnot. It is just worth noting that usually new attacks cost a good amount of Stardust and a good amount of candies for the Pokemon. Legendaries do cost the most with 100,000 Stardust and 100 candies. Pokemon like Pikachu, though, I think the lowest it goes is like 10,000 Stardust and 25 candies. So, yeah. So technically, a Pokemon doesn't default with two spells or two charge attacks, but you can add to your Pokemon, and it's usually recommended in a PvP setting. Yeah, no problem. Got to give always a good general refresher, even for myself. Gotta keep in mind what kind of moves each mon makes things tricky, you know. Gotta figure out which two moves your opponent usually brings in. And let's see how we do in match number 5 of the set against Gabe Fish 2X. What kind of charges they're rocking? Oh, they're starting things out with a Volcanion. Volcanion, really? I'm switching out for a Venusaur, I see. Definitely don't want to check a shield here. Keep my Jellicent alive as long as I can. Coming in with the Sludge Bomb. Coming in with a real quick Shadow Boru. Coming in with another Shadow Boru. Speaking of figuring out Pokemon's charge moves, I have no idea what Volcanion knows, if I have to be 100% honest with you. Yeah, this is going to be quite the learning experience to figure out what... Yeah, Vine Whip was faster than I was in that one. That's fair. With that, we are able to come back in with the Galarian Weezing, clear out the rest of the Venusaur. To come back in with Volcanion, or is it going to be Mon number 3? It is going to be the return of Volcanion. Perfectly at 1500 CP too, which is actually really dope. Oh, swapping out for their own Galarian Weezing. Okay. Coming with the Sludge, getting us to about a little under half. Oh, they beat me in the CMP tie. Oh no. Okay. That's unfortunate. I think this Sludge should be enough to knock out the rest of their Weezing. I think this Sludge should be enough to knock out the rest of their Weezing. Come in with another Sludge. Oh, get them deep into the red with that one. Shoot. Does Volcanion know a fire type charge move? Most likely. It's Overheat. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely... Yep, but unfortunately, then the final Incinerate is going to be enough to knock out the rest of my Galarian Weezing there. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 4 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Ugh. Yeah, we were on a hot streak prior to this, but yeah, unfortunately, that's we had to get a negative set. Unfortunate at some point in our time here, and unfortunately, this is going to be one of those negative sets. We do still get the 470 Stardust though, so we'll still take that. And we do still have enough, I think, wins in general under our belt to get ourselves to rank 10. So we'll still take that too. But yeah, an unfortunate way to get to rank 10, but hey, it happens. It happens. On that note though, now that we are ranked 10, go ahead and do one more set here before we close everything out. Try and capitalize on his... Kind of wish we were able to get to rank 10 while we were still in Go Battle Thursday, because then we could get the 4-time Stardust, but you know, I'd rather not wait until next week to do these battles. So on that note, we'll go ahead and jump right into... We'll go ahead and hit premium rewards so we can maximize on our Stardust gains. Jump into the Spring Cup. And to introduce the team, we'll be using one final time for tonight. We're rocking a Galarian Weezing in the front, who is rocking Fairy Wind, Overheat, and Sludge. Hanging on the middle, we have Jellicent, who's rocking Hex, Surf, and Shadow Ball. And then closing everything out, we have Amoonguss, who's rocking Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. This is the squad. Let's go ahead and see how we do in match number 1 of the set, which is going to be against Aces Waggy. Or Ace Swaggy. I don't know why I said Aces Waggy. Anyway. First matchup is going to be up against a Ferrothorn. With that, top of things out for a Mantine. Okay. Sludge and Dip. Go ahead and bring in Z-Jelly. As far as I'm aware, I don't believe Mantine has anything that could hard hit us. So yeah, going all in on the aerial aces. This Mantine is an ace. An aerial acer. Square in the face with a real quick Shadow Ball, and we are able to astonish down the rest of the Mantine. Then they are coming back in with the Ferrothorn. Go ahead and check a shield here. It's going to be Power Whip. Excuse me? Why can't I fire a charge move? Excuse me. Hello. I want to fire a Shadow Ball. Why can't I fire a Shadow Ball? It's okay. It's whatever's. We swapped out for Amoonguss. They are now face to face with their Gourgeist. Coming with the Shadow Ball. Ooh, getting us deep into the red. And it does knock us out, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and check out the final shield here. WC Bomb. Okay, we didn't need to worry. There we are able to knock out the rest of the Gourgeist. Here's hoping that Ferrothorn does not have enough energy to hit us with like Flash Cannon. Pretty sure we would have had something good going if Shadow Ball actually bothered to fire. But it still would have probably been a pretty nasty uphill battle if I had to be honest with you. Would have been. I think we would have had better chance, but it is what it is. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, with that, unfortunately, a rough start there, but let's see if we can bounce back here in match number 2 of the set against Alucard Vlad. Starting things out with a Shadow Victory Bell. Wasting no time here, going straight for the sludge. Go ahead and check a shield here in case they're going all in on a sludge bomb. Leaf tornado. First time I think I've ever, or either first time or first time in a long time I've ever actually seen leaf tornado being used. That's kind of wild. I respect it, don't get me wrong. Go ahead and let this go. It's gonna be another leaf tornado. Okay. Thank you for letting me actually fire off the sludge. Much appreciate. We'll go ahead and check up a shield here just in case they actually do have something other than leaf tornado. There's gonna be another leaf tornado. That's not gonna be Klefki. Klefki's gonna be a rough one. Excuse me. Coming with the foul play. Get damage in there. We do have the Shadow Ball at the ready. To red. Okay, got the double knockout on that one. Okay. It's a Mungus. It's a 1v2. A Mungus versus the world. That's gonna be Sea King. Ooh, good catch, good catch. Gotta give him credit where credit is due. That was a good catch. Can we survive it? It'll be Icy Wind, okay. Does lower our attack. Is Grass Knot still gonna be enough? Oof. Wait. Oh, but Mungus is still able to hang on with a little bit of HP. Clear out the rest of the Sea King and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Okay. We didn't waste our... we didn't fully waste our pass there. We got the at least one bit of Stardust. Let's see how we do in match number 3 of this set against Tim Polio. Alright, Tim Polio. Let's see what you got. First round's got to be up against a Gorgeist. This is interesting. Got just to the overheat, but we're gonna see if we can bait out the shield with the real quick sludge. Not quite. Okay, going for another sludge. Now we're able to clear out shield number 1. Take it, I'll take it. Go ahead and let this go. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be Shadow Ball, question mark. Get this, maybe Shadow Ball. It does clear out my glare and using. Ow. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Okay, checking out the shield here. Let's try to keep our Jellicent alive as long as we can. It's gonna be Seed Bomb. Ooh. I need a double shield here, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna double shield. I'm gonna be down a shield, but we have a lot of energy on Jellicent. Oh, I'm very thankful I shielded that one. But we do have a good amount of energy on Jellicent now, so hopefully that compensates for the lack of shield. We're now up against a Golisopod. Okay, Golisopod's interesting. Now usually rocks X Scissor, Aerial Ace, sometimes Liquidation, Aqua Jet. I don't think there's anything charge move wise that Golisopod can like really hurt us with. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, so it'll be Aqua Jet, so we handle. Going into the red. The arrival of the Quagsire. Okay. Gonna swap out for my Amoonguss. Hopefully we don't get one shot by anything from Shadow Quagsire. There's gonna be Aqua Tail. Probably shouldn't have let it charge a little bit longer. Gonna be Mud Bomb this time. Oof. Now we have Grass Knot at the ready. Go ahead and fire that their way. Okay, go with the rest of the Quagsire. And Astonish down the rest of the Gliscopod and secure ourselves. I believe that's victory number 1 of this set. Oh, 2 of this set. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 of the set. GG's. GG's all around. I'm losing it. Losing track of where we're at. Anyway, match number 4 of the set is going to be up against Little GT on roll. I think. Anyway, first matchup is going to be against a Shiny Flex Mantine. Honestly, it's a really nice blue on Mantine. I feel like Mantine Shiny, I feel like, at least from what I can see from here, its Shiny is pretty underrated. Good blue. Anywho, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. Let's see how we handle. Gonna be Ice Beam. Ooh, this goes deep into the yellow. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fire off another sludge their way. Then well into the red. Go ahead and check the shield here. Let's try to keep our Galarian Weezing alive for a little bit longer. I think I have enough in me to be able to Fairy Wind down the rest of the Mantine. Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, we clear the rest of the Mantine. So we're up them on, but we're down a shield. With that, next one we're dealing with is going to be the Amoonguss. I don't know if I have enough health in me as well to be able to get to overheat this time around. So that would do say goodbye to our Galarian Weezing there. RIP, but you've done well. And with that, it's going to be the Battle of the Amoonguss. They do have the Shiny Flex on us though, so that's unfortunate. Thinking this is probably going to be Seed Bomb, considering it's 2 Incinerates. Or Foul Play. So it'll be Seed Bomb. We handle. That. Got a little bit of extra Astonish damage in the middle of that Incinerate, and a chance to fire off a Shadow Ball towards there. This is a full Shiny Flex team, side note. That's really dope. Shadow Ball. Going for the shield, because we do have Foul Play at the ready. They have their own Foul Play firing off our way. Now we can fire our Foul Play. And is it enough of a play to get us the dub? Research tells me it is, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so no matter what, we're ending this in the positive. Feeling good about our Stardust gains. Let's go ahead and get through one more match. See if we can get ourselves one more win to close everything out. And the final match of this set is going to be up against Red Alvarenga 10. And Red Alvarenga, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Mavile. for their charge move, I'm thinking it's probably going to be Power Up Punch. Vice Grip. Okay. Ooh. Did more damage to me than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Coming in with the sludge. Now coming in with the overheat. Can we hit the Mavile? Yeah, we can. I'm actually kind of amazed that worked out twice. Hey, I guess they never suspect. Anyway, next one they brought out is going to be Empoleon. We're going to bring out the Jellicent, so that way we're able to resist their metal sounds. And we only take neutral damage from Drill Peck. With that said, they do swap out for the Tropius, into which case we swap out for our Amoonguss. Side note, I appreciate the use of a Tropius. It's been a hot minute since I've last seen Tropius. I'm a little bit scared about the flying damage that could come from Tropius, but hopefully we tank out okay. It's gonna be Brutal Swing. Okay. Maybe it is just rocking grass and dark coverage. And we'll find out in a minute. We're gonna let this go. How well do we handle? It'll be Leaf Blade. Okay, it is grass and dark coverage. Hey, perfect. Speaking of grass coverage, going all in on a Leaf Blade. I mean, Grass Knot. What am I talking about? And check up a shield here. Protect ourselves from the Drill Pick. Going all in on a Shadow Boru. Almost clearing the Empoleon. With one more Astonish, we're able to clear the rest of the Empoleon. A couple of Astonishes, we're able to clear the Tropius and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, with that, we're able to break even with the last set, so we'll take that. And we can go ahead and claim all of this. Was this 6,000 Stardust? Definitely take that. With that, we're able to make our way up to rank 11. Hey. Okay, so with that, all in all, hung on the positive for pretty much most of the night. Only had one negative set, which was the previous one, which was 1 win out of 5. A little bit bummed about it, but you know, all in all, managed to balance it out with set 6 with 4 wins out of 5. We got ourselves another 4 wins out of 5 in set 2, and then sets 1, 3, and 4 were all 3 wins out of 5. So I think it's safe to say we were able to end more on a positive note in terms of our win-losses. Yeah, hopefully next time around I'll be able to start the stream a little bit earlier, so that way we're able to capitalize more on the Stardust gains for Go Battle League Thursdays. But for now, I think with the battles that we've completed, we'll go ahead and call it a night here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, thank you very much to everyone who tuned in to this stream. Thank you very much to Big Blunt Johnson and Spectra Killa for the follows on Twitch. Much appreciated. And thank you very much to Spectra Killa. Was it Balev, I believe. Pradisha. Skull Crusher Gaming. Big Blunt Johnson. Alaskan Wolf, Scraggy, Posey May, Pokemon Go 1, Kudama, And I think I mentioned Alaskan Wolf as well, but Alaskan Wolf, yeah, thank you very much to everyone who chatted throughout. Always much appreciated. Yeah, if you do want to check out any future streams, of course, subscribe to us on YouTube and or follow us on Twitch. Speaking of Twitch, if you want to catch up on any of the streams that were exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as to check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Now, with that said, let me go over the stream schedule we have planned for the rest of this week. I have only 2 more streams planned, as there's only 2 more days left in the week. With tomorrow/later today at roughly about this time, we'll be continuing our journey through Pokemon Legends ZA. We do still have a few more event legendaries that we need to try and catch, as well as some progress needed. A good amount of progress that still needs to be done with the DLC. So looking forward to making some good progress on that. And then following that, on Saturday at roughly about this time on both YouTube and Twitch, we'll be jumping into one of the Pokemon classics, starting our journey through the revamped OG Kanto region in Pokemon Fire Red. The 2 more streams planned, with tomorrow/later today, or both streams happening on YouTube and Twitch, with tomorrow/later today being Pokemon Legends ZA, and then Saturday being Pokemon Fire Red. Yeah, I think with the stream schedule all said and done, once again, that pretty much does it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.